Hello there. How are you? I can't actually know how you are. You don't have to answer that. This is a new video. I am making a continue of the last story I made. I'm making a new episode. I am making but this time I'm improvising like I usually do, instead of having written something. I hope it will be fine anyway. So, Nova and Cup are sitting in their little business center, their office, and waiting for another job, and they get another job. The first one wasn't quite what they expected. It was not a photo shoot job. Maybe this time we'll actually get paid for the photos and not the getting rid of rats. But they are now on their way with more little rats. They have a little rat companion now instead, Pipero. They get a new job offer through a letter. It says, "We need some help out in the forest." And Nova says, "Oh, some help? I hope this is actually a photo shoot and not just another one of those weird adventures." And Cup says, well, how big is the chance that there will be two people getting us confused with what we do? They clearly have read about our company and wants photographs taken. Pipero, the little rat, says, "Well, I'm excited to explore this new world of ours. New world of yours. It's gonna be so exciting to find like trees and leaves and houses. They look all so different here. And everything looks so much less on fire." And they walk out to the place they're supposed to do their work, and what they find that the address is, it's just like coordinates. It's not really an address. They found out the coordinates where they led out into a forest, to the edge of a forest, and there stands a man, big burly man. He has a big beard and a cap on his head, and he says he has two axes, and he walks up to Cup and Nova and says, You there? It's about time you got here. We need these trees chopped down, and I will go and have some coffee. Okay, get to work. We'll need to have these chopped down by midnight. And Nova, as the man walks away to have his coffee, they don't have time to say anything else to him. And then Nova says, "Well, this is great. I really was hoping for, to chop down trees today." And Cup says, "Well, yeah, it's weird that they give us axes and not chainsaws or anything, but I guess as long as we get paid, we need to do something." And they start chopping. But what they realize is the tree starts moving, and a leg comes up from the ground, a tree leg. The trees have legs, and they stand up and seem to turn into tree creatures. And it's like, oh, owie, 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 owie. And for Cup and Nova is like, oh shit, and start running into the woods and looking for a place to stay. And the tree starts following them. Owie, 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 owie. That hurt. And they need to find a place to hide so that the tree doesn't get them. They run and run. But they don't seem to be getting further away from the tree. It's quite a big creature. It has long legs, so it can keep up with them very easily. And the tree is just walking with his big feet. It's quite lovely though, on the way this creature looks. It kind of looks like it has clothes made of grass for pants, and then some flowers on its upper body. It's very nice and relaxing. Very nice and comfortable. You can see its head has sticks sticking out of it with leaves. A nice big afro, kind of. And this tree is walking further and further. And Nova and Cup runs into a cave. And they hide there, and they're like, oh my, oh me, oh my. We must have, do we have like a similar address to some people dealing with supernatural stuff? Says Nova. Cup says, I don't know, but if we keep getting jobs like this, I think we're gonna get quite some experience with supernatural ourselves. Nova says, we're gonna get hurt. It's not gonna work out. Papiro says, I think this is all fun and good. Don't you think so? I think it's quite, I guess it reminds me of home a bit. Running from places. And knowing Cup. But then they notice that they've sat down next next to a big fluffy bear, however you pronounce that. And the bear walks up and starts growling. Roar. And they have to run out. Outside, they find that the tree is there, and it grabs them by their shirts and holds them up and says, Are you by any chance Nova and Cup? And they say, yeah. And Cup says, yeah, it's us. We got a job to chop down trees. We didn't know you were alive. And the tree says, oh, you got a job. We sent you a letter to give you a job to get rid of the ones trying to cut us down. I think there might have been a mix-up. Oh, indeed. Well, I want you to get rid of them. Could you please help us? And they say, and Cup says, yeah, we could destroy their tools and make sure they could never cut them down. And Nova says, or we could talk to them. Cup says, I guess that could work too. And the tree walks them back out to the edge of the forest. And he places them down. And then he turns back into a tree. And then there is a guy with a bulldozer that comes towards the trees. It's the one who told them to cut down the trees. And he has two other people with him. He says, hey, you weren't the ones I hired. These were the ones that were supposed to cut down the trees. And there are two other people. A girl and a man who seems a lot stronger than Nova and Cup. A lot bigger. And they're they're a bit nervous about how to deal with the situation. They say, actually there's you should not cut down these trees. They are alive and it will hurt them. And he just, the man in the bulldozer just laughs. What are you talking about? We need to cut down these trees. We need to get paid. That's our job. And he turns on the bulldozer. Now get away. I have a bulldozer now. It will make this job a lot faster. And he starts driving, and Noah and Cup starts to get a bit nervous. They say, tree people, show yourself so they won't cut you down. But no three people show themselves. And they therefore, and Pipero says, well, seems like only one thing to do. We need to defeat our enemy. And he jumps down on the ground and runs up to the bulldozer and is ready to fight. And the bulldozer driver is just wondering why this little rat ran up, tried to on the thing, but the little rat is so quick, and you can barely see him run up the arms and up to the head of the bulldozer driver, and like biting him, then running to another place and biting him, slowing the bulldozer down a bit because he's trying to get rid of the rat. Nova and Cup, having to think quick, takes their axes and not really sure what to do with them because, yeah, they don't want to hurt anyone, but they swing them at the other people who are trying to, who were actually the ones who were supposed to get the job to cut down the trees. And they swing their axes at it, two fellas. But then they are too quick and they grab the axes. The strangers have the axes and they need to run away now. They run up on the bulldozer too. And as the men with the man and the woman with the axe tries to hit them, they miss as Capanova just barely makes it up onto the bulldozer. Now they have higher ground, but the bulldozer is still getting closer and closer to the trees. They need to think of something fast. And they jump down on the man that is driving the bulldozer. Cup trying to distract the man as Nova tries to steer the wheel, and they steer it away and around, and around to the people who were having the axes, and makes them drop the axes. And then Cup pulls the shirt of the bulldozer driver over his head. And then jumps off the bulldozer as the bulldozer runs into a big rock. And it kind of stops there and gets stuck. The man tries to back out again, but it's stuck now. And then they've bought a bit more time, So they run out, away from the bulldozer, and into the forest again, trying to find that bear. And then tricking the bear to come. Actually, they realize that they can actually talk to the bear. Because they got their last job, they got these stones that made them be able to talk to animals. And the bear is like, I'm angry. Why are you disturbing me from my slumber? And they say, I'm sorry, but there's some people out there trying to ruin your forest. Please come with us and you can help us scare them away. And the bear's like, I do like this forest. If that's the reason you woke me up, I guess I can leave you be safe. And they run back to the bulldozer, and the bear scares the people away. And looks like Nova and Cup has saved the day. So hopefully those people won't come back. And they walk to the tree that turns in. The bear goes back to its cave, goes back to its slumber. And the tree turns into a big tree person again. And some other trees turn into a big tree person. Tree people. And they all gather around to say hello. One is big, has blue flowers all over it, and nice grassy pants. And one has a big yellow flower on its head. They all look very unique and lovely. One has big eyes, and the leaves are both red and green and yellow. And the people, Cup and Nova, are greeted very nicely by everyone. And the tree they talked to before says, thank you so much for saving us. We'll have to make a plan to take care of them for next time that we'll probably get back. We were just so unprepared. Thank you so much for helping us this time. Here, and they give them a bunch of gold coins in a big bag. A lot of money, even more than they got last time. And So they walk, they get back home, and they relax in the sofa and the couch, and no, Cub says, well, that went well. That went very well. Nova says, oh, well, we were in quite a bit of danger, and I don't want to do that again. So let's make sure the next job is actually taking photos of things. And Noah says, oh, don't worry, I got photos. And he had taken some photos of the bear, the tree people. I forgot to mention it, but they did. And they are all nice and paid for their job. They can just relax in their sofa. Relax. Like I want you to do. Relax. 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 I want you to take deep breaths to just feel nice and relaxed. In and out. 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 I want you to feel nice and relaxed, nice and comfortable, nice and relaxed, nice and comfortable. Relax, 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 relax. I will see you again next time. Goodbye. Have a good, relaxing